Last week, we wrapped up a couple things in Iverfall. Started on our way down to the Nogeth Empire. We marched along with the army and just what seems like the rest of the world for about 2.5 weeks before people started getting a little bit bored of the very turtle-like pace of the war camp. Being contacted to maybe break off a little early and head on over to the main capital of the Nogeth Empire, you guys leapt at the opportunity. Prowling around the city wall, you did eventually find a crack just big enough to be able to fit through. It helps to have a couple people that understand Thieves' Cant, and one that understands Thieves' Cant in an Infernal. But you were able to find your way in. And that, I believe, is where we left off. Did I miss anything?
Just the mass poisoning that
Oh yeah, there was a mass poisoning.
set us back a day.
About 100 people in total ended up dying from this.
It was all Nyx's fault.
No. Was I cleared? No, I don't think.
You didn't even wash the spoons.
It wasn't up to standard. I think we decided there were 2 individuals. So I mean,
or it
The
was
ones that
one.
died.
It was one of the cooks that died. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we found out it wasn't me.
But Nick should have, found them out first. So, still
dear.
your
Oh,
Shame.
ouch. Man.
Ooh.
However, now that brings us to a new map.
Yeah, I know Oriana had said the password, and put her hand on a stone, and an outline of a door appeared, like sunk into the wall. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty close. Actually, I don't want that one. I want that one. There's the spooky music, Spencer, that you were talking about earlier. So, running along this wall, or running through the wall, is a small creek. Mostly dry, but with the thick iron bars underneath the wall, preventing anybody getting in. Also, anybody getting out. The crack in the wall is right about here.
Oh.
That widens up into a door, allowing you guys to enter.
Can I check it for traps first? Just
Sure.
before we go walking inside?
Sure, let's have you make a perception check.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm a little wary.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Perception. 25, 20. 26. Perception.
26. That... You don't find any man-made traps. Now, what I mean by that... What I mean by that is there are... I mean, this is a long abandoned passageway.
Oh.
As you look through, you don't see anything that somebody has done to make this more hazardous than it already is. Nature is doing a pretty fine job of that. There are a couple of spiders, possibly very, very deadly and poisonous. But also, the rocks on the ceiling look a little loose.
Ooh.
And with how thin the passageway is, it might take a little bit of finagling and a little bit of squeaking on by for everyone, except for Nyx and Ander, who are small enough they can fit through just fine.
So no disadvantage?
No, no disadvantage for anybody. Just anybody
yet.
other than Ander and Nyx, you guys are going to need to make a DC 12 dexterity check.
Okay. I guess we can just be careful.
Should we lead the way, Ander?
Sure.
All
You
right.
wanna head this up?
Sure.
Ooh, dexterity, just a plain check.
And let's also get stealth checks from everybody.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How many times can you cast that?
Oh, that's right.
The DM's like, dude, you can't just be doing this willy nilly.
I think I can cast it 2 more times.
Okay.
Well, if I cast it at a higher level, 5 more times.
Ooh, Dragon's agile. Fetch.
Okay.
So there's my dex and my stealth stealth.
Okay. Ander, as soon as we get your
Wait, with pass without a trace.
You get a plus 10.
So my nat 1 equals 10, maybe.
Well, a nat 1 is a nat 1.
Oh, I
hang
thought.
straight.
Are we
wait.
still under? Are we still under the pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can add Ted to your natural 20.
Well, so
Oh,
I'm
so
like,
that's the 26 then on my stealth.
oh, so sorry.
Okay.
That would be
Oh, there you go.
35 on my stealth. Apologies.
Hopefully
I'd
everyone
be
will make
35
it.
on my stealth instead of just 25.
Hey, at least it's not 44 today.
Ander, is that 25 stealth or deck? Or no, you don't need
Stealth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he and Nick.
This was a busy
only
day
get
today.
one.
Okay.
No worries.
Wait, so we don't need to roll stealth?
No, you do need to roll stealth.
You
It's
don't need
just
to do
it's the
dex.
dex.
Everyone needs to roll stealth, but Nyx, you and I don't need to roll dexterity.
Yes.
Because we're small.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just loud.
So, Ander,
Uh-huh.
we're going to plop you right there, and Nyx, we're going to plop you right there. Nyx, you're just kind of humming along to yourself, looking around. What you see, you do see some vegetation to the right of you that looks pretty dead. There are some plants here in the Nogoth Empire, though most of them are unfortunately dead. Directly ahead of you is what looks to be some sort of temple or cathedral. The walls are tumbling in, and through the walls you can see pillars. You also see some tree roots that have started to try to climb the wall. To the right of you, the river continues. Or more of a creek continues. On the other side of which is a small house-looking thing that, again, crumbling in on itself. This is a very abandoned section of town. Who's next to the wall? Let's send Oriana. Bloop.
Oh, hello.
And we'll just pull all of you guys through.
Whew, I guess we all helped Nyx with that nat 1, huh?
Yeah.
Phew.
My team makes up for my blunders.
How much? What did we do on stealth? Yeah. You guys all generally pass stealth. Now let's have everybody make a perception check.
I was about to say, I'm gonna start looking for people.
Oh, that's not my greatest.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh.
Oh, that was, well, okay, thank goodness for reliable talent.
So I am useless to the group.
Nyx, you're doing awesome today.
I am. Well, hopefully, I'm rolling these low ones now, not later.
Get him out of the way early.
I know. I'm gonna put this dice away.
24.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Another
Dragon,
nat
that's
20.
your second nat 20.
Dude.
Oh
Like
man,
5
it's,
minutes.
it's
I love
rocking.
Keep these
Yeah.
coming.
So, Dragon, as you poke your head through this wall, the doorway closing off behind you. You'd reasonably be able to find that again and get it to open again. But the doorway does close off behind you as stones shift and become even with the face of the wall again.
Hmm.
Your ears immediately hear clicking on some of the stones. And not just one or two clicks. Sounds like a very bony foot. Lots of bony feet. Walking in a rhythm. Nira, your armor has detection of good and evil, correct? As a passive feature?
Yes.
What's the range on that?
Let me look and see. But
30 feet,
doesn't-
right?
it doesn't say. It just says protection from good and evil and detect good and evil once a day. I know as a paladin I can do that and it's 60 feet, but on my armor I don't have it.
Oh, okay. And is that passive?
Mm,
I don't think it is. I think
Yeah.
she has a certain number of uses.
Okay. Just thought I'd check. Alright. You guys are within the city walls.
Do I hear that too with my 25?
Yeah, I'd say Oriana and Perry, you two both also hear it. Maybe not as distinct as Dragon. Dragon, I will say that you do hear two different sets.
Yeah,
Two
with that nat
different
20.
rhythms. With that nat 20, you hear two different rhythms.
So, can I tell if they are in different directions?
Yes.
There are two different groups.
Yes.
There's
there-
one
You
to
hear
the
one
left, right?
roughly to your northwest. Sorry,
which is
northeast.
towards the top, and
yeah,
to the right.
yeah, towards
Okay.
the top right, and then
Okay.
one to the top left.
Does it sound like skeletons?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Can I ask if we've had a rest before? I know it
Do
took.
they
a
sound
while.
like ooky spooky skeletons?
I sure hope so.
It's tempting to give you disadvantage for that. No, I wouldn't do that. Sorry, what was the other question asked at me?
Oh, I was wondering if we've had a rest since the poisoning or like anything that happened earlier.
Yes,
in the
I
day. Okay.
would say yes. It took
Just
time
curious.
for you people to get feeling better, I assume.
At least mobile.
I might be walking in here sick.
No. I think we had a whole day, or like that night before Melanchor was like, "Okay, leave."
Okay, cool. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. So I do hear it, but not distinctly enough to be able to tell what it is. Just I hear something.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of a 21. Yeah, it's okay.
Perry,
just
I'm gonna say that you do understand that it is likely skeletons.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tap my ring and tell everyone. I think it's skeletons. Pretty sure.
Ooh, let's
I'm
hide
gonna
then.
pull out
Two
my
groups.
bow
Yeah, let's.
and notch an arrow.
I'm trying to think of where Oriana's gonna try and look for a place to hide. It sounds distant though. They're not right next to us, right?
It sounds like one of them just opened up a can of soda.
Sorry. That was me.
No, it was a joint. It was a joint popping.
I'm
Its
just
knee popped a
teasing.
little bit. You know, it's a little bit of an older skeleton. You know, it's like me in the morning. You know, cracking. You try and get out of bed, and you know, yeah, all over the place.
I was thinking I was being all stealthy.
The nat 20.
Yeah, it was that 20. Do we want to try hiding in this
I'm gonna hide in
building?
this corner. Oh, in the building.
Or I don't know. Just So I can't really see because the whole building is blacked out. Are there windows?
There are a couple of windows. The glass. Well, there are a couple of Let me start over. There are a couple of windows, yes. Most of them are boarded up. However, there are also some
Are there gaps in the windows of the
crumbles
boards?
in the walls.
Okay.
You would be able to look in through either a hole in the wall or through a gap in a board.
Are you
Okay.
talking
Nick-
about this house right here or this
No,
house right here?
This building right here, but I can't see the
temple?
building at all because there's the dynamic lighting.
Dang
there-
straight.
in.
Is there a door? I can't see where the door is. If there
Yes,
is
there
one.
is a door over on this side.
Okay. Oriana's
Nick.
going to go in and try and find a wow, this lighting. A window. Oh shoot.
Oh. Oh.
I was just about to fix that.
Oh,
So,
Can she peek her head in the door really stealthily? The crumbling door really, 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 really stealthily?
Are you metagaming?
I don't know.
You walk in. Oh shoot! Back out. Let's retry that.
I like poked the head in and then decided fine, alright, you can rule that if
well,
however you want. If
let's.
I can run in like an idiot if you want me to.
You know, Oriana, I assume would have been a little bit more careful about that. Than
Nyx, on the other
you would
hand, might have just totally stumbled in.
There's skeletons, everybody. Okay.
There's what?
Oh, were they
Um,
in here? This is where
Oh,
the
oh.
skeletons
Yeah,
are?
Oriana, let's have you make a perception check on the interior.
Nyx totally
of
thinks they're
this.
outside, so.
Oh, perception? Oh,
Yes.
let's see. 19. Oh, let's see. 19 plus 10, 29, 30.
30.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, you do see
Sorry.
a number of skeletons.
I
Oh,
feel like Nyx has just like tried to get in, but was
Um,
like bumped into the back of Oriana.
Notably about these skeletons, they are all on the ground. Whether or not they are sentient skeletons is an
I don't-
entirely different question.
okay. Oriana's gonna start to step in, see them go, yeah, skeleton, and, like kind of try and say it, not really, and then like bump back into Nyx and like, oh, hold on.
What are you doing?
uh,
Supposed to be hiding.
yeah, but there's skeletons in there.
Oh.
I don't know. They might be dead. I don't know.
Maybe- Should we hide in the house instead?
I mean, so Dragon, you heard where the movement was coming from?
Yes.
Was it coming from in here?
No, it was not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I don't know.
Should I throw a rock at one of them?
What would Nyx do?
Is there a way?
I don't know. Would Nyx ask?
Yeah, but Oriana, should I throw a rock at one of them and see if they're awake?
I don't
I'm a pretty good shot.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, well then should we just hide in the house then?
Okay.
Not the temple.
Okay, let's. Okay. Sorry, trying to control this map here. Oh, all right. I'm gonna stealth forward to around the corner and peek around the corner.
Let's have you make one more perception check.
Okay. Da, da, da. That's another 21.
21. Okay. You see 8 skeleton warriors currently
Yeah.
walking away from you.
Oh crap! Just had to turn. Oh shoot!
You now understand what the clicking on stone is.
Friggin' heck! Go back! Back! No! Back! She like puts her hand out on Dragon. Just no. Hold on. Back slowly. Okay. Found a.
Where are they?
You
You're talking over your ring, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
do also see, as the skeletons are walking along, there seems to be a sewer grate in the middle of the road.
Wait, where?
Right there. Underneath this skeleton.
Who is walking
There-
away from me?
Yes. There appears to be a sewer grate
Okay.
set into the flagstone street.
Okay, I'll relay that to the group and be like, do we want to try hiding down there for a bit? Get our bearings a little better?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I can check it out. DM, will you let me know when this... I'm guessing the skeletons are moving on from this area?
Yes. Yeah, they are. Badoom, 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 badoom.
Are they in... How are they
Okay.
dressed?
Rags.
Rags? Okay, so not... Okay. They don't look like the army or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they have weapons? Sorry.
Yes, they do have.
Okay.
They have short swords that are all drawn.
Okay. Gotcha.
Some of them have short bows slung across their bony backs.
Okay.
This building is right across from you is made of wood, crumbling in on itself. The door is right there, also crumbling in on itself. It looks like it used to be at one point a house.
Okay.
Next, I'm gonna have you make another stealth check.
Oh crap! I did just run across the river.
Yep.
I'll...
Dang it, I was gonna try and stealth to the grate.
All right, can
you
I
still-
can I turn into a water element and get in the river and be like pretty stealthy that way? Or
Ooh!
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's a pretty shallow.
okay, so
stream.
it wouldn't
It,
help
like-
me be stealthy, is what you're trying to say.
No, yeah, it would not help at all.
Okay.
Do we
never
still
mind.
have pass without a trace?
How long does that last again, Aaron?
An hour.
An hour? Yeah, absolutely.
32.
Ooh!
Barnabas, what if you turned into, like a dragonfly?
I can turn into a rat. I think is the smallest I have.
I
A bat.
I would argue
I don't
that
know if
you
I have
probably have learned more than a few insects during your time.
Okay.
Hit
Oh,
point of .01.
the DM will allow it. That's awesome.
I
Okay.
will absolutely allow turning into a dragonfly.
Okay. Let me look up what that is.
Strength minus 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, but then I'll go inside and just be a dragonfly on the wall. As
Or
they
common
say.
fly? You could fly over. You could fly over and give us a layout of what's in the town.
Yeah.
While they're discussing that, can Oriana go over stealthily and try and check out to see if the grate lifts?
Can I go
Easily?
with her? Also,
Uh,
stuff.
Yeah, let's get a strength check out of you, Oriana. Andrew, if
Okay.
you're going to help her, or are you going to help her?
Yes.
Oriana, let's have you do that strength check with advantage.
Okay,
Please.
roll a 14. That was way worse. Thank you, because that would have. Okay, that was a 14. Because yeah. Anyway.
14.
Yes.
Nix, let's have you make a perception check as well.
Oh my.
Sorry. I think I suddenly didn't connect and I didn't hear you guys for a minute.
Let's get a perception check from you if you could. Oriana, as you and Ander try to lift the grate,
Yeah.
it hasn't been moved in some time, but
Oh,
you
boy.
are able to lift it up about an inch in just an attempt to see if it even moves. So yes, you are able to lift it up.
All right, I'll relay that to the group and be like, "Okay, grate here, sewer here is an option. If you guys want." By the way, I'm just keeping a constant ear/eye out for any approaching skeletons or anyone not in the group. So, just as kind of like a constant thing.
Okay.
I think we should hide in the sewer until
Till I can get you any information.
until Barnabas does a reconnaissance of the
Okay.
surrounding town. Give us a layout.
Okay. I'm alright with that. Ander, if you'll help me, let's try and get this grate all the way off, at least enough that we can all slip down.
Okay.
Are we all gonna fit? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a sewer. It's a drain.
Okay.
But not the most pleasant of places.
Eh,
But you'd probably all fit. Dragon,
Okay.
you might have to really, really duck.
Okay.
I've not new to me. All right, cool. So yeah, if Ander will help, let's scoot the grate off.
Yep.
All right.
There's nothing really in the house, you guys.
Has-
There's just dead stuff.
As the,
Dead stuff.
hmm There's some people and a dog. They're dead.
Oh.
So didn't even bother to go in and check. But
Oh.
How long have they been dead?
that's a great question.
Long enough for them to
With-
decay completely?
with an 18 Nix, I'm gonna say you're not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. They
With
just
an-
look dead to me.
Yeah, with an 18 from outside of the building.
Okay.
Some decay, not a whole lot.
Maybe.
So as you try to scoot the grate off to the side, it scrapes. But
Okay, we gotta hurry.
let's have you make a stealth check with disadvantage. with scooting the grate.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I do turn into a dragonfly. Is
Okay.
that-
Yeah, I don't
You
have
just
a
want me-
dragonfly.
No,
so-
I'll just be my. No, I'll just. You move my character. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I do still have pass without trace because of Ander, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 10, 20, 35 with disadvantage.
Wow. Rogues, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So as the grate, you move it and you immediately stop, pull out a couple of ball bearings, and roll it. Everybody dives down into the sewers head first. The smell down here isn't as bad as you would expect for being a sewer. Little moldy, little musty. You hear the drip, drip, drip of water, possibly from the stream leaking down into the sewer. Barnabas, let's have you make a perception check.
Okay. As I fly around.
Yeah, as you're flying around, getting an idea of what's going on here in this city.
Ooh. Dragonfly's not too smart. Oh, actually, let me see.
Well, I think you
'cause that's my-
retain. Don't
yeah,
you
that's
retain your normal intelligence?
well. That was my normal one, but let me see if it's different. I probably should have done the dragonfly one. So just a second.
What dragonfly are you using?
I just googled it. It's dndwiki.com.
There's more than one.
Okay, so I'm looking at the D&D wiki dragonfly 5e creature.
Uh huh.
That's a dragon. That's an actual dragon
Oh!
bred
Well-
with a housefly.
Okay,
Oh, what?
you're right. You're right. You're totally right. Because I was like, what is this breathed weapon? Like it. I thought it
Oh!
like made a. Yeah, that's the wrong dragonfly.
We'll have you use the giant dragonfly.
Okay.
That's
Giant.
That
Okay,
just
let's see if I
sounds
find
scary.
it.
Wow.
Still, is kind of a big. I'm trying to be a normal dragonfly. I just can't find it. So
Yeah, we're just gonna use this stat block and call it a day.
okay, that's fine. So
At
we'll
least
just do.
for doing recon.
Okay, passive perception is 11. Does that help me or not? I guess I'll just do another roll plus.
Yeah, just a
plus one.
perception.
Well, there you go.
All
So
right.
there's 9.
So what you see through the eyes of a dragonfly.
I know they should be able to see way better, right? Aren't their eyes like?
This city is devoid
They're
of life.
cool. Oh.
Not devoid of movement, but devoid of life.
Ah.
There are a few patrols of skeletons.
I'm gonna tell all this to them in my ring. I'm also gonna give them counts of anyone I can count.
Okay. The skeletons all seem to be moving in groups of 8. Why that is, you're not terribly sure, but 8 seems to be the magic number with these things. Between you guys and the tower, it's hard to count them as they are moving. You count 5 different patrols.
Okay.
Not a whole lot. From here to the Citadel is maybe 3 miles. This city looks to be abandoned.
Okay. I let them all know this.
So 5 groups of 8. That's like 40 skeletons.
Well, then this will be pretty easy, right? Because we just avoid them.
Yeah, I don't know. Easier said than done.
Assuming
got
there's
lucky.
nothing in the sewers.
Yeah, I don't know where the sewer system goes.
Yeah. Plus, where do we go from here next? Like, I know we're supposed to find out if Ganalor's in the palace, but do the sewers get near there? Or should we even try and get near there?
I
Is there
feel
another
like,
way to find out?
I feel like the sewers kind of go everywhere. You know what I mean?
I'm not familiar with these sewers.
Uh-huh.
Let's all get into the sewers at least, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think we all dived in, right?
Yes.
Do we?
Oh,
kinda know
except
the
Barnabas,
general
who's still flying
direction?
around.
What was that? Nix?
Do we kind of know the general direction of where we're needing
I'm
to
guessing
go?
we could see the palace when we got through the wall. Is that correct?
Yeah, even as you guys were approaching the city,
Oh,
it's
okay.
very clear
sorry.
where the Citadel is. It's definitely, by and far, the tallest building, with tall black spires stretching up towards the sky.
Oriana's. Oh, of course, this is over the ring, naturally. Just with the group, she's gonna look at try to look at everybody, with best she can with dark vision, and just say, "Okay, is the palace where we want to try going?"
I think so. Let's see if there's anyone in it.
That'd be smart.
If
Yeah.
Barnabas can maintain his shape, we'll just find another grate he can fly up through and go flying through the palace to see what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Sorry to volunteer you,
No,
Barney.
that's a great idea.
Barnabas,
You're
I'll give
good.
you this. Knowing that you guys are headed towards the Citadel, you do a couple of fly-arounds of the Citadel. Let's have you make another perception check on that.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm really great today.
Hey, it's a 10, though.
Yeah, that's right. Moving up in the
It's
world.
you passed the threshold of. Yeah.
With a 10, through the eyes of a dragonfly again, it looks empty. Even the balcony that you'd previously seen before at the camp of the Druids that had scryed on this place. You remember seeing this balcony. Almost this exact same angle. Empty. There is no Emperor Ganalor that you can see.
Uh-oh. I let the team know this.
The rest of you, as you're trying to make your way through the sewers, let's have you make a nature check.
Who am I? I am not proficient. Okay. So this is gonna
Nature
be
being navigating sewers.
Do any of us have experience in this? Like extensive?
I
Oh.
did not roll well.
Oh.
Perry, I feel like you would have some skill with this. I will give you advantage on this, Perry.
Make up for mine. Oh.
This is a
That was
nature
very
check?
helpful. I got a nat 20.
Oh, good, because
Okay.
I did not.
16.
So, Oriana, you start heading down a path.
Oh no.
Perry, lightning quick, hurries out, grabs you by the back of your cloak, and says, "No, no, 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 no." As he points down, you see that the sewer that you were just about to step down opens up into a very, very deep pit.
Oh. Thank you. Ooh. And
And Perry
Oriana's-
immediately just turns around
Oh.
and starts walking back in a different route.
okay, I'll follow him. Clearly, I don't know where I'm going and having terrible flashbacks to the sewers of Shinlon where I think all three of us were sick multiple times.
Sewers are just not great.
Yeah,
These are much better.
these sewers
These
are
aren't
a little
bad.
bit more along the lines of storm drains, although there is still some human waste.
I will
human
say this:
and dwarven, elven. It is a sewer.
as evil as Emperor Ganalor is, apparently he knows how to work the sewers really well. Don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
skeletons, don't put off that much. So
This is true. This is true. If you don't eat, that makes sense. Anyway, I follow Perry.
Okay. And with that nat 20, Perry, I will say that you are able to lead the group successfully underneath the citadel. You're pretty sure this is it. The city, you recall from the scrying that the city is mostly flat. It does have a very, very slight rise to it. Everything leading up to the citadel. And you find a point where 4 tunnels diverge from a point, all of them going downhill. It's reasonably certain that this is the dead center of the city. Above you, you see another tunnel that just leads up for a bit before jutting off to the left.
Is it reachable by, like, standing up real tall, or is it a climby sort of a height?
It would take a little bit of climbing, a little bit of dungeoneering, but it's not completely out of your grasp.
Perry will,
Or I should say, it's not completely out of the grasp of the skill set of the group.
right. Perry will do so carefully and peek up there.
Let's have you make a perception check.
$26.
26. You see that this leads this tunnel leads up into a small dungeon area. Very, very much so abandoned.
Can I make an insight check to see if I think it's actually abandoned or if it's some kind of trick?
Sure. Yeah, let's have you make an insight.
Very smart.
believe that's a 22.
22. Yeah, this section has long been abandoned. And actually abandoned, not just made to look like it. It doesn't seem like very many people are sent down to the dungeons, at least of the Citadel.
Alright, Perry, you'll say that it's clear so far as he can tell, and he'll head up into it.
Okay.
Well, I think then, do we want to try follow Perry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll help the little ones up first.
Oh, the little ones.
Those of small stature.
We are full-grown adults, and okay.
I
Speak
didn't
for
say that.
yourself.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nix is reacting internally.
All right. Whichever one wants to go first.
I'll go.
Okay, I'll take Ander and try and get him up.
All right. All helping each other climb up into this tunnel. You press forward into the citadel of the Nogeth Empire. Let's have everybody make another stealth check.
Do we still have pass without?
I'm going to give you pass without a trace, but it will be running out very soon. Actually, we'll call this the last stealth check for that casting of pass without a trace.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that, right? Because I'm already out and about.
No, I think
yes.
you're. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Well, how long?
I'm still a
can you-
dragonfly, is what I mean.
Yeah. If you would like to be, with Perry's Nat 24 navigating the sewers, if you would like to join the group, I would say that Perry was able to find a grate that you could fly down.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
all of us.
I can join them.
You can just hang out on my shoulder.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I can fly, if we pass through grates, I want to fly, or whatever. So, I'm good.
Okay.
Wow, 35 is the number to beat. It looks like.
That's because we both have reliable talent and
Yup.
maxed out stealth.
Yep.
Okay. So stealthy group. Half the party is just disappearing into the shadows as you guys start to go up and sneak your way in. You eventually come to an iron grated door. That's the best description I can. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye and trying to describe it and do a better job of description than I have in the past. You see a door that is a lattice work of wrought iron with a large keyhole in it. It is currently locked. Beyond this door, you see a passageway going to the left and the right.
No skeletons that we can see or hear, though. No movement.
Not yet.
Love to hear those words from the DM, right, guys?
Yeah.
Actually,
yet.
let's get a perception check from those who would like to see what's around you.
Okay. Perception.
Can I fly through this grated door?
Yeah, you'd be able to fly. Yeah, I would assume you'd be able to fit through. The squares in the door, made up by the lattice work, measure approximately 6 inches on a side.
Okay, so I should be able to fly through them.
Yeah, I don't detect anything. I'm too busy looking at the rocks around me.
So, DM, in this dungeon, speaking of that, is it just like the old chains? Are there any what tells me it's a dungeon? What equipment is down there?
There are some cells
Okay.
open on all sides with some chains staked into the center of the cells.
Okay.
An Iron Maiden.
None of that necessarily. Not exactly torture, but it's clear that at one point, very, very long ago, this was used to keep probably political prisoners.
Ah.
Um,
So this is the nice dungeon. I'm terrified to think of what the other one looks like.
Ander, what are your preferred enemies? Or no, Infernal, right?
There's a couple.
So I have undead, aberrations, and I think my new one was
Fiends?
fiends. Yes.
Fiends. And you spent a little bit of time studying with Oriana, trying
Yep,
to read
and I know
Infernal.
abyssal and infernal.
Okay.
I know Abyssal as well.
I now have to watch my language around Ander. Dang it.
Uh huh. I'll join you. Watch out.
Ander,
Teach him some new words.
you see very, very old scratchings on some of the cell floors in Infernal. They probably don't mean anything, but you do see some. You ask Oriana what they mean, and
Yep.
Oriana, it's like trying to read a word where half of it has been smudged out and the other half is just faded through time.
Hmm.
It's very difficult to see what they say, and there's not very
Okay.
many. Let's have Ander and Oriana. Let's have you two make an insight check.
Okay. Odd, she's thinking that someone who knew Infernal was trapped down here. You said, sorry, was it investigation or insight? I'm sorry.
Insight.
Okay.
That would be a natural 20.
Oh, 15. Mine. Oh, that's not fair. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. That's great. 15 for me.
Okay.
To be
That's
fair,
good for-
my insight is +3. I need the help.
It's all right. He is now, the student learns extra hard and has to practice, and yeah.
Is that character supposed to be there?
Um,
What?
Never mind. Language,
Oh.
character, writing,
Oh,
whatever.
oh,
Continue, DM.
Oh, you're good.
yes.
Top of my head.
As you look at this, and Andrew, your family lived in the woods, primarily, living off of the land. Written word for your family would have primarily been on stone. If you wanted it to last a very, very long time, you wrote it on stone. If it was just, a very short time list, yeah, you had a little bit of paper. But paper was a very, very hard thing to come by on Shinlan. So primarily you used stone. You'd seen some very old records of your tribe engraven on stone that looked a little weather-worn, very similar to these. As best you can figure, some of these etchings are between 60 and 75 years.
Ooh.
One of them appears to, at least where the majority of the scratchings are, where they appear in all different sizes, letter to letter, even different sizes, all over the floor. To most everybody else, it just looks like scratches all over the floor. But Oriana, and you especially, Andrew, you see a pattern to it. And this was scratched and scribbled by a madman.
Okay.
Can I tell what some of the scribbles say, or are they too weather-worn? Or too worn?
You
Not
get
weather-worn, it's inside.
a lot of them are pretty well weather-worn, and while you're still learning the language, it's difficult to read. But you do see one that says pandemonium.
Panda?
Let's have
Close.
you guys make a. What would it be?
I don't know.
Intelligence check?
Okay, not too bad. Let's see, where's my...
Yeah, let's have you make an intelligence check on the levels of hell.
Ooh,
Of the 9 hells, I should say.
okay.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Probably also be a religion check.
Yeah, those who are religion inclined, let's have you make religion checks.
Yeah, that doesn't help me at all.
I'm a dragonfly right now, so I get a negative 5.
Oh
no!
Oh,
Hey, it's all good. It's not a natural one. So.
That's true.
Dirty 20.
That is
I got a 9.
18. Okay.
I don't know if I'd say Nyx is religiously inclined.
The DC on this is 15. Well, we'll say it's a DC. Nira, I'm assuming that you would know this. So we'll use you to set the DC on this. The DC is just coming down and down and down till I like
Well,
where it is.
There goes, well, then there's the nat 20.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Arcana. It wouldn't be an Arcana check. It would be a intelligence check.
I would think so, because it's about a place.
Okay.
I'm seeing it as, do you understand where Mexico is on the map?
Gotcha.
That's kind of the level that we're going at.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I don't know. I know a little, not that much.
in the Abyssal Plane, there are 9 levels. Each one is a different level of hell. Fun fact, it's actually pretty closely related to the story of Don Quixote, when the Divine Comedy and the descent.
That's
Wait,
Dante's
Don
Inferno. Don
Dante's
Quixote was completely different.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno.
I was like, whoa, wait.
Dante's Inferno. Sorry,
More.
there's a Don in there somewhere. I'm trying to be smart.
They both start with D.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But now I want to see that mashup. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
So, his descent down through the different 9 hells, the different circles of hell, I should say, and actually the 9 hells is, I believe, based on that. I could be wrong.
Well, I thought it was 7. I thought 7's.
It's 9.
Oh, it's 9 in Dante's.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'm-
7.
Huh.
Anyway, the levels of
Sorry.
the hells.
Well, we do know one, right? Everybody.
True.
We know the one the Orcus inhabits.
Oh, yeah, because we read about that. That was the
Mhm.
lowest, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember.
The negative plane.
Oh, right. Huh.
Pandemonium is where the vengeful banshee sent his wand.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, yeah, because it has to be... okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, hearing or seeing the word pandemonium makes me think of panda. Briefly think about him and wonder if he survived.
I hate pop-up ads.
And then he ruled the Thantos plane.
Orcus did? Oh, right.
Yes.
That's right.
But his castle was on the negative plane.
Okay. Oriana's just fascinated by the fact there's Infernal written down here.
That's all that I know, or that I can remember.
The Nine Hells. They are all linked by a river of blood. Some would call it the River Styx, but it is a river of blood that links them all. All of them ruled over, I should say, by a demon called Asmodeus. Now, there's other demon lords in this place, Orcus being one that you are familiar with, all fighting to maintain control, beat others out, get more power. One of these levels is Pandemonium, where there is so much wind that howls constantly. Anybody that spends any amount of time there usually goes pretty well insane. As Ander is looking at these scratchings and kind of pointing them out, it's very clear, very, very clear that whoever did this spent a very, very long time on Pandemonium. Now, it is noted, and you guys did remember, that Orcus's weapon, his wand, was cast to the very lowest level of Pandemonium. Hopefully, with the thought that whoever went to go retrieve it would have been mad by the time they even got halfway there.
Okay. I guess this is something to keep in mind as we go on.
Besides your one friend, does anyone else know anyone who's talked about Pandemonium? Like they know it?
This is news to me, really.
So there was someone. So we actually don't know if Panda where he went, but ironically his name was Pandemonium. So there was someone who was. It was during the King's meeting. I don't know if you guys remember. There was someone who came back from being sucked into a portal, but they were babbling.
Oh,
they
that's
were.
right.
I can't remember if they were babbling or if they were catatonic. I'm not sure if that's where they were, but someone did come back from being lost to a portal. I don't know if they were on Pandemonium or somewhere else, but maybe. So that would be the only person that potentially that I've heard of who has been there. That's it.
Do we know what happened to that person?
I think they're being cared for by clerics. I don't remember much more than that. They were very unwell. Okay.
I guess we can talk about that later, but maybe continue for now.
Yeah, well, and we have to decide, are we going to the top of the Citadel, guys?
I think we should go through the whole thing.
Yeah,
Be thorough?
I agree. We don't want anything creeping up behind us.
Yeah.
Let's get...
Also, I'm going to create a teleportation circle.
Oh,
There.
okay.
I'm going to put a sigil.
Okay.
Okay.
Smart.
Let's have
Yeah.
you... Are you trying to hide it at all, or...
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's have you make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
I mean, it's... I'm assuming that this is a ritual that you know, that you can perform. I just want to see if you can hide it.
Oh,
20.
ooh,
20.
nice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You are
if we're-
reasonably able to hide it without smudging it at all.
Okay. Yeah, and if we're in a good place, I'll just do it right here.
Okay.
Because we're in the Citadel, right?
Yes.
Where are you linking it to? Are you wanting to link it to somewhere in Faerun?
No.
Somewhere in
Or is this,
Ivanfall?
or is this where we would go to if we needed to?
Yeah, or are you making a completely unique teleportation circle?
I would link it to somewhere just outside of. The king probably won't be happy, but we're on a special mission, so just outside of Silverglass,
I think we were we
front gates, or
Did
maybe behind the city.
Okay.
Did we get that special permission we kept asking for to, not get in trouble for using prohibited magics? Did we ever get that, or was that just kind of? We'll see. We never heard back.
I guess we'll
it's more of a
ask for
we'll
permission.
see, and
Yeah, ask for forgiveness.
Ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Because if we have to use it to get back here, or if we have to escape.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm alright with that.
Awesome. So, Dragon, as you make this sigil, it flashes and ebbs and fades out to just chalk writing on stone. A new teleportation sigil, made by you, linked to somewhere in Azor, just outside of Silverglass. I see nothing wrong with this idea.
Okay.
Okay. You said the door was locked, correct, DM?
Yes, the door is locked. To explore the Citadel fully in the time that we have, let's...
I say, Perry, do we want to boulder, paper, shears to see who gets to unlock it, or, see if,
Boulder parchment?
parchment shears, yeah. Boulder, parchment, shears.
Yep.
I don't know how to do that in D&D.
He's gonna try and cheat with sleight of hand, so.
Let's have you make a sleight of
about right.
hand against Oriana's... what's your passive perception?
21.
Okay, that's the number to beat.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
I think I have proficiency, so it's gonna be my 25.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that you win. This
Okay.
little Rochambeau. Let's
Okay.
have you make a Thieves' Tools check.
Uh, 27.
27. Yeah. This is a piece of pie. If you knew what pie was, it would be a piece of pie. It's a piece of fish for you. Easy enough to get through. Just a couple of clicks, go through the pins a couple of times, you're through. With everybody else, let's have you guys make a perception check
Okay.
and a stealth check.
Okay. Okay.
Andrew, would you like to pass? Would you like to cast Pass Without a Trace?
Recast it or save it? Okay.
Save it.
I'd better save it.
Let's see. Perception.
Okay.
So the
So
first
let's
check
get-
was
Sorry.
Let's get the perception checks first.
okay. I was 17, I guess,
I am
and
not.
then 9.
We'll wait to do the stealth checks for just a second here.
Oh, okay.
Nira, as you're going along, this place feels wrong. It feels evil. And I'll say Dragon and Nira. Having spent time in Azor, where magic isn't used that much, this place feels a little bit more alive with the arcane.
Hmm.
I'll obviously communicate this with the rest of the group.
Any other perception checks?
No. One second.
Well, I guess I can. I've been so bad. Stupid fly.
It's getting distracted by a window, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's okay. This is the best perception I've gotten.
Hey, there you go.
All right. And let's get some stealth checks.
35 again. 35.
The dice aren't.
Oh,
Yeah.
nope.
Do we still have pass without a trace?
Nope.
Woohoo! I'm very stealthy.
All right, for a
Sweet.
dragonfly, you're just
For a dragonfly, I am stealthy.
Nice.
silent. Okay. The majority of the group passes. So you guys all collectively pass. What you see in this citadel as you go room to room. I'm assuming you're going room to room? Or just getting a general idea of...
I think we wanted to really make sure nothing else was in here.
I'm flying around room to room and telling them what's there.
Okay.
So, just so we're all on the same page, we're looking to see if Ganalor's here, Enzo Fire. Is there anyone else? I can think of one other person maybe we want to be looking for.
Is
I like a
there-
dragon.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, that's who I'm thinking of.
Also, any kind of evidence of any maps, plans, documents, letters.
Oh, that's smart. Oh,
Or that
Yes.
one thing that keeps the one guy alive.
phylactery. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Oriana did memorize. Sorry, I put that in the chat earlier. That map. I don't know if
Yes.
that still is applicable at the moment.
Yes, it
the
is.
map I memorized.
It
Okay.
is. That's why I'm not having you guys see if you can figure out
Oh.
how to get around this place.
Oh, thank you, DM.
Yep. With Oriana's guidance, you guys get a real quick look of how the inside of the citadel is. The hallways are all a stark black basalt rock on the walls. Very flat, very smooth, very featureless. The floors and the ceiling are likewise flat, smooth, and featureless. Black basalt. The floors have occasional rugs. Runners, I guess, as they are. And the occasional unlit torch along the wall. You find large ballrooms, large meeting rooms, large common areas, all of them empty, devoid of life in some cases. The ballrooms all seem to have a very thick layer of dust in them, as though they've been unused for a very, very long time.
Not much of a party here, Ganalor.
You come across a scullery, a small kitchen. It has seen better days. It is abandoned, just like every other place so far that you've come across. The stores in the pantry are relatively bare. They're really, really bare, with only the most meager provisions left behind. Wilted carrots, a rotten potato, stuff that most of you wouldn't eat. Further up and onto another layer of the Citadel, you find Emperor Ganalor's throne room.
Ooh.
Large pillars on either side. Again, black basalt. A large red carpet adorns the center of the room with a marble throne set upon a dais. No padding on this chair, on this throne, just carved marble. You see scattered throughout signs of Nira, you would see signs of evil. Evil's presence here. Dark magic, very, very, very dark, disturbing magic of necromancy practiced in this hall. Ander, with a perception of 22, you see a small council room off to the side. Inside of it, you get the sense that there has been some pretty strong magics in this room. Strong enough to have summoned a portal, even just temporarily. In this room there's a table in the center of the room and a desk crammed off into the corner. The desk is messy. Closest sign of life that you've seen so far that's not completely cleaned up and abandoned. There is paper all over it. I'm assuming at some point you would have been shown Enzo Fire's handwriting. Maybe a letter or something that he wrote, or maybe you read a paper. I don't know. Can Ander read? Yes, Ander
a little
can
bit.
read.
Enough.
You find some very, very interesting writing. There is it seems that there are 2 scripts on this desk. There is the calm, collected handwriting of Enzo Fire that you recognize. And there's another script that appears more wild, more feral than the calm, collected script. Let's have you make an investigation check.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. It's uncertain with a 17. It's uncertain. But you suspect that the 2 scripts were written by the same person.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to tell, but the way that the J's are written are very similar. There's a couple other similarities. It's enough to make you think that maybe they were written by the same hand, but you're very unsure about that. Looking at the script as far as what is actually written, in the calm, collected script, there's a common theme of what is going on. I don't understand this. Where am I? And in the more wild, untamed handwriting, you read, this experiment was a failure. We need all 5 orbs for this to truly work. And other musings along those lines.
Okay. I point this out to the group.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oriana's gonna look at the others and be like, I don't understand. And she's gonna look at Dragon and be like, I don't think you usually have two. You seem pretty assembled.
Yes.
Is this normal? That's odd.
But do you remember that we discovered that some of these people are not doing things of their own free will?
Right.
So now are we thinking that instead of he's a full-on traitor, maybe?
I'm wondering a little bit.
Maybe he's
Probably.
just crazy.
It's possible.
Well, which came first, the crazy or the kidnapping? Wait,
Kidnapping.
No. The crazy, because he was a Zarhoi pin before he was taken. Or went. I don't know. Because we were getting tauntings from him before.
Oh, that's true.
Plus,
Before, didn't you guys meet Insofire a long time ago, though?
Yes, but we were but he was having trouble. He was having, Oriana does air quotes, trouble with Zarhoi pin stealing orbs before we even, or
Oh.
before, it was either just before we started working for him, or it was as we were working for him. And then, because he mentioned Zarhopin in the same letter that he introduced Dragon. When Dragon first met us, he had a reference letter from Insofire, and he mentioned Zarhopin in that same letter. So, was Ganalor working on him before? Was this nature, just a natural thing? Is he just, or I don't know. I have no idea. This isn't my wheelhouse at all. Oriana is going to take 2 letters though, one with the normal handwriting and one with the crazy
Yes.
handwriting, and tuck it away.
See if
weren't
there's
you
anything else.
talking about like the Pandemonium place driving people crazy?
Getting the staff of Orcus.
Maybe he
Oh.
went down there and got crazy and then started having multiple personalities.
Do I have any kind of feel for whether is he being controlled by another
Magic, maybe?
Let's have you make.
magic, or is he being was he possessed, or is he operating of his own free will, or
Let's do a DC 18 or DC 22 Arcana check.
Ooh, I believe in you.
Yeah. Good luck.
yeah, well, it failed.
Well,
But I help
Thanks
him
for
as
the
a
vote of
dragonfly,
confidence.
don't I? I'm sitting on his shoulder helping him as a dragonfly.
I don't know, we're all just staring at him.
The way I'm seeing it, he's got Barnabas sitting on his left shoulder and Athena sitting on his right shoulder.
Yeah, giving him
Athena
an
just
advantage.
giving you an eye like, food?
I'll give her some jerky.
She's still eyeing Barnabas. Food.
Don't eat me.
Yeah,
Don't eat
it's
me.
I mean, if we knew that the 2 handwritings were came from the same hand, we'd be able to get a better idea of what's going on here, what has happened to Orin's of Fire.
I think that
So-
would be very bad for Athena if she swallowed Barnabas.
Yes.
Yes, it would.
Yes. So, look at, you said Ander could tell it was the same person who has the 2
It's
scripts with the J's?
Suspicious.
I think.
Okay.
It's not 100% sure,
Okay.
but it's
Well, I
suspicious.
grabbed samples of both and tucked them away anyway, just so we can compare later if we need to.
Perry's really good at forgery. Maybe that skill
Oh, yeah.
would help him decipher it better.
Well, I could take a look.
Well, What skill is used with that? What's the associated skill? Is it? I doubt it's performance.
Investigation?
Yeah.
When you're forging letters, what would that? Does
Let me
it
see if it
specify?
says. It just says you can take 7 days to create a fake identity. See rules. And you make a proficient. No, that's a different thing.
You know what? We'll have you make an investigation check. Just a straight DC 20 investigation. Well, graduated skill. DC 20 you will know for sure.
Okay.
18 you'll figure out what Ander figured out.
Roll high.
I know. Yeah, you got this.
I think that was just 18.
18. Yeah, it's there are similarities.
Okay.
You can tell it was done with the same feather, same quill.
Okay.
But now I can probably forge his handwriting.
Oh yeah.
You'd be able to forge both.
Oh wow. I don't know who in the group would be best for this, but Oriana's gonna look at the papers. I mean, Oriana can read, but when it comes to magic and technical stuff, it wouldn't go over her head. Is any of this important to what we're doing right now, or should we just move on? Can anyone glance at it and see if it's important, or would it be better just skedaddle?
Dragon, let's have you make another Arcana check, and Nero will have you make a Religion check.
Arcana, okay. Not so hot, 12.
You can tell that they were trying to do something, some sort of experiment with portals.
Okay.
Maybe controlling them, maybe using them to their advantage. It's uncertain exactly where they were trying to open up a portal, and to where they were opening up a portal. They were trying to do something with it.
Is there any information on where the two orbs are? I'm sure, actually, Ganalor probably has them with him. Never mind. Wherever he is. Right? Would that be safe to assume, guys, that he has the orbs, he's not leaving them here?
You would think.
Probably.
That's what I would do.
Okay. Well, Oriana's going to move on from that room.
Can... I was thinking that.
Or we can wait if we need to.
Hey, wasn't there like some secret thing that they could take to get to the safe place from here?
Like a passageway?
Yeah, weren't we talking about something like that? To the moon shade place?
Yeah, they're...
I'm trying to remember.
You're good at finding secret passagey things. Maybe you should look out for something like that.
That is a good idea. Maybe I'll start in Enzofire's, I'm assuming, office. Just really quick. And do look for a secret door / passageway. Let's see, where's my... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Detect secret doors. Is that something you'd like me to do, DM, or no?
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you do that.
Do we want this to also be maybe just for overall as I go through the Citadel, so I'm not having to
Well, I had
recheck?
you do that before you rolled a 21.
Oh, okay.
You know, we'll count that as your 21 on that.
Okay.
You get advantage though, right, for finding passages?
I do. Yeah, I have a feat.
Yeah, so we'll have you roll again and check.
Okay.
Perry, what you happen to find, you do happen to find. You don't necessarily find plans, but you find the next best thing. You find Emperor Ganalor's journal. Not. Yeah, you find the court journal. Where you find musings of he just wants to protect his city. Wants to get ahead of a storm. He doesn't say what storm, but he wants to protect his city, protect his people. A little farther on in the journal, you see that spies have notified him that the rest of the world is assembling. He feels that they are blaming him unjustly, and he has no other recourse, he feels, other than to retreat to the Moonshade Hills and let nature take its course. Perhaps his allies will be able to help. Those are the two main musings that you find.
Hey guys, look at this.
What? I'm
It's
guessing
a
he should.
journal.
Should we be going through someone else's journal?
I
Perry, I
don't-
know you're one of those people.
Yeah,
don't-
that wasn't even a question for me.
I don't think Ganalor's writing about who he thinks is cute. I think we're fine.
All right.
And then do we?
Crush.
Yeah, his secret crush. Does Perry share what he learned, or do you just hand us the journal and let us find it?
I'll point it out. Are we sure that, like, our king is the good guy?
What?
That's a good question.
Well,
There's a lot of people that are talking about how cool it is to go killing people, which apparently that's not a good thing to do,
Yeah, some would say not.
according to Nira. I mean, I
So-
think it's fun, but, you know.
Well,
I'm more with Nira on this one, but to
So
be
what-
fair,
What if our king guy is like, hey, remember all those glory days when we could, like, go kill people and be cool? Let's make up this big bad thing so that we can go kill people and people will think we're cool again.
oh,
Oriana just kind of looks at Perry like,
but
where is this coming from?
but Perry, they used the orbs to attack Anders' homeland, and
Yeah,
it's
or-
not King. It's not
Silverglass.
King Amaroth that's attacking. It's
How do we know King Amaroth didn't set it up?
Did he want a third of Silverglass to be destroyed?
Well, if it set up a reason to have this big campaign to go monger war and gain glory, then maybe he did.
that means that
Did it ever take any of the capital
Well,
city where he's
it
at?
took some of the people in the capital, and it certainly attacked my kingdom.
Right. So that your kingdom would come help and he could lead multiple nations to attack.
True, but that would mean that Enzo Fire is working for King
Well, he
Amaroth,
is.
and Ganalor. Well, that means Orcus is working with Amaroth too.
so hold on. Perry, that plan, like that makes sense to me. That's a devious kind of plan I can see people doing. However, what made you think of this? What, did you hear evidence? Did you hear something? See
In
something?
his journal, he's like, I don't know why, let's run away.
Because we were coming
Everybody's
to
coming
attack
up
him?
against us.
Yeah.
for no reason. And
Look
so he must think that he's innocent
But look at
because
the
this is
town.
his journal.
Everything's dead. His
Well-
city's dead.
But maybe
Yeah.
it's dead after he ran away. Is there a date on that entry?
As far as when they're running, that
Yeah.
was that the entry. Yeah, about 3 months ago.
But we know that they
3
they
months
fled.
ago.
That they let. Yeah, but these people have been dead for years.
Well, remember when we came in the drill months and months and months ago? It was
And
the
there was
land
an
was
army
dead,
of undead.
and the land was dead. Not only that, we just saw notes about Enzo Fire doing experiments with the portals.
How long ago was the drill?
That was
Okay, we had 5
Um,
weeks, 6 weeks, plus 2 weeks. Where are we at? Plus.
It was a time ago.
yeah, it was
was-
a time.
I think it was like it was
3.5,
6
4
months?
weeks ago.
no,
Or
no, no,
Mo-
no.
months.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was fall time. Was it still summer? Or was it verging on fall? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, plus the 3 weeks we've been traveling. It was a while ago. It was quite a few months ago.
What if the Emperor wasn't part of all that, though?
He's being held hostage by an army of undead.
Perhaps. What if it's Enzo Fire? Through his craziness.
That's possible. The Emperor himself might not be, but if he's really a lich, then I don't think he can be trusted.
No. We
Always had my doubts about Enzovar in the first place. So,
Do
I
I?
don't know.
Do I detect that Perry's under some influence of magic?
Let's have you make an Arcana check
Maybe I can break
or,
the.
or detect magic or something.
I'm completely. I'll cast detect magic because it's better than
Yeah.
my dice rolls.
I'm just trying to think where like evidence he might have to spring this idea up because that's pretty.
That's definitely outside the lines.
I just have, I had a good feeling about this guy from the start. And
You
it seems weird that he just wants to go to war so bad.
Dragon, you do not get the impression that Perry is under any kind of magical influence.
Okay.
Well, I think it's something we can definitely consider, but probably should still try and find Ganalor, see if he's here. And if we find him and find out he isn't who we thought, then we'll go from there.
We have to find someone that's witnessed what's really happened here in this town.
Yeah.
Should we go talk to one of the skeletons?
Let's find a living, not undead person who's been witness to what's been going on. I feel like the undead would be a little biased.
And the fact that we can't find one is a little disconcerting to me.
Exactly. That is disconcerting. Except, Nix, you found corpses of
Are there
people.
any animals?
That's what I mean. This whole place is like literally lifeless.
Yeah, I think Barnabas and Athena are the only animals here.
So
Whoa.
weird.
Whoa, watch who you call an animal.
You're
I'm an insect.
It's not a bad thought.
pardon
Harry.
me.
I just would be really surprised. Wow, that's terrible. I hate not trusting.
Me neither, but I think there's a lot of variables in the whole situation that make it hard to trust anyone's intentions completely. I'm being honest.
I agree.
Even Amaroth's?
Even
Yes.
Amaranth.
I just don't trust him because he's the king, honestly. But I hadn't thought this hard about it.
Leaders in general are just shady people. Okay.
King Drayar wouldn't. I don't think he would be that gullible, but
It's not gullible if the person is clever doing the tricking.
It's true.
True.
I mean, I'm pretty good at that, so I should know.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna keep searching in the different rooms for secret doors or passageways.
Okay. You do find one,
Oh.
but we're gonna get to that in just a second. We first have one more bit of information that you're looking for specifically, especially Dragon. You find your way into some living quarters, and it's pretty clear where Enzo Fire has been staying. There's enough runes on the walls to indicate these runes are here to keep somebody, or at least a personality, locked up. Definitely. Anyway, yeah, definitely there to keep something at bay. And it's also very clear where Emperor Ganalor was staying. You make sure not to go in at the behest of Dragon, who spots a lot of very powerful runes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Finally, you come to one room at the end of a hallway with a plain iron door. A large brass pole sits in the center of the door. The door is locked. Or, I should say, the door has a lock. A very hefty lock, though it sits ajar.
Oh, I was excited. Does it have a window? But it's ajar. Never mind.
Okay. Can I
Inside,
see?
No, it is a door, not a jar.
But it is a jar too.
inside, you see that there is no handle on the inside of the door. This is very much so a one-way door. But the inside is not what you would expect for essentially a prison cell in this part of the Citadel. What you see is a very plush bed, thick carpeting on the floor, a nightstand filled with chocolates and other delicacies that, Dragon, you find are from Faerun. You also find a vanity off to the side where you find your sister's hairbrush.
Kalania.
Oh.
Okay.
She has been staying in this room. And by the looks of the door, very much so against her will.
I'm glad the door is like that, because the rest of the room looks not so good. I'm glad she's been taken care of, but it looks like they're trying to make her comply with something.
Well, but she's not in the room, right, Dragon?
No.
No, she is not in this room. This room is empty.
I'm just gonna tell the group.
Except, it is devoid of life.
I'm going to tell the group through our telepathic ornaments that the Kalania was staying here.
I'll just put a hand on Dragon's shoulder.
Well, at least I know she's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Means we're close. Means you're close.
But that is more evidence against Emperor Ganalor.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good point, Nira. But still, I like Perry's unconventional thinking.
I agree.
It's
I still
good.
think that we can't completely trust any of the leaders because they're always going to have some selfishness, if we're being honest. They're politicians.
True.
I would say 99%. There is a small group who are genuine, but I think with the ones we have now currently, this is going to be tough to fully trust them, I think.
I guess I want to believe that Amaroth is good.
I do
But-
too. And I think that for the most part, he hopefully is.
Yeah, I hope so.
I guess we just have to decide, is this campaign for conquering? Was this all a plot for conquering, or is he really truly trying to defend his nation? his
Conquer
people?
what? This land is dead.
There's nothing to do.
I don't know, for the sake of space? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
I
but-
think something. I don't know if it's Enzo Fire or an alter ego, or King Ganalor really is a lich, but something has brought death to this land.
Can I offer a counterpoint to why why King Amaroth would want to conquer this land?
Sure.
Being the land is dead.
Yeah.
Italy is a pretty lush and very fertile land. Why would Caesar want to conquer Jerusalem? Just a counterpoint.
Okay. Also, Dragon, how does your sister play into this? Along with that counterpoint, yes. Why would whoever's in charge of this, Amaroth, Enzofire, Ganalor, Orcus, why her?
Or I don't
Was it
know.
Part
Why
of
was the marriage to Prince Drayor going to be so terrible?
is it just to, like Perry said earlier, was it just to
Just to
drag?
drag us in to the conflict?
I don't know.
Mm.
But then why was Orcus? I've heard two things now that she's going to be married to Ganalor, married to Orcus. I don't know where that comes into play either. Why that? Why threaten that at all instead of just, hey, we've got her. Cool. I don't know.
And why keep it like a secret, too?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Except to taunt
Mm.
you, Dragon. I don't know.
But for Amaroth, it still doesn't make sense because Silverglass, part of his own kingdom, attacked, and Anders' land destroyed. There's no gain there. His land was destroyed, so none of his people can really join Amaroth in an attempt
He
to conquer
needed to stir
Ganalor.
the pot. He needed to make sure his own people were willing to
Go to war.
go to arms.
That's a really high price to pay for patriotism.
I was gonna say that's
But not to him. What if he doesn't care about his people?
Then he is a very good actor, which I wouldn't put it past him.
I didn't get that impression, but maybe he is.
Maybe. Well, in the meantime, do we continue or do we decide that we don't trust him and back out?
Well, one thing's for sure: this land is dead, and I think I have something that will force Ganalor to tell the truth.
Okay. So either way, we need to find him.
So yes, and we can actually. It's enchanted so strongly that I think I can put it on Amaroth too if we have to.
Okay. Well, then I'll keep
Okay.
looking for Ganalor here. But obviously, we have reservations. We'll say. Okay.
So, as you guys continue to search the Citadel for Emperor Ganalor, he is not here. However, you have found some very, very good intel. Stuff that, honestly, is making you question allegiances. Are you truly on the side of the right? Pretty deep if you start thinking about it. While you are
From a certain
searching,
point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Oh
yes,
boy.
indeed,
But that-
actually.
But that was a twisted way of thinking.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, while searching, Oriana, you guys come to what was probably a treasury about 100 years ago.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay.
There's not a whole lot of money here,
Okay.
but you do see what looks to be a dead-end hallway. With that perception, you can see that it has recently been used, sometime within the past 2 weeks. And you notice a little scratching of Thieves' Cant.
What?
That basically denotes this as a passageway to the Moonshade Hills.
A, cool. 2, that was dumb, but good for us.
Who can understand Thieves' Cant?
Perry and myself.
Rogues.
Wait, yeah?
Stealing from the
The
treasury and
spies?
fleeing to.
Oh no!
And that's where we need a lead off for tonight.
Oh no!